Welcome to the Parmi booth here at SMT Connect. I'm joined by Klaus Brodt, who's the European Sales Manager. Nice to see you, Klaus.
Nice to see you. Thank you for visiting Parmi.
Okay. The first thing we want to talk about this week is, of course, you brought in some new software for auto programming. This is the latest thing to hit the Parmi system. So tell us a little bit about how it works.
Yes, certainly. As you know, the generation of inspection programs for the AOI machine could take several hours, and certainly in Germany with some smaller companies, EMS companies, this is just too much time. Though during the last years we have invested a lot of time in the developing of the auto teaching function. So actually it reduces the time needed for the generation of the program by about 90%, and this is quite impressive. So the customers are really happy to see how the software is working and how the software reduces significantly the time for the generation of the inspection programs.
Yeah, it makes a huge difference. So how does it work? Is it working? Is it taking in the Gerber data or the ODB++? Or?
As the first step, we use the Gerber file and the BOM CAD file. This we import into our software. Then the machine knows at which places, at which positions the machine should expect the component. Then we do a first scan of the PCB, and in the next step we run the auto teaching software, and the auto teaching software is going to identify all the different kind of components, is setting the parameter, the size of the components. Depending on the component, the inspection algorithms are set. If there is a polarity mark, we should check for polarity.
Yep.
If there are some characters, like on a resistor, the software will set an inspection algorithm for the inspection to read the characters with the subsequent inspections.
Right. Yeah. Great.
And
so
then maybe, usually, only a very few components need to be taught manually.
Yes.
Like connectors.
That type of thing. But really, it cuts down, as you say, the programming time by about 90%.
Time is money.
Yeah, of course. So one of the things that is very different about Parmi inspection systems is that you use line scanners as opposed to the step and repeat system.
Yes.
Why do you think that is the better
Actually,
system?
from the beginning on, Parmi has decided to use the laser line scanner because we were really believing in the high accuracy which the laser offers to us.
Yeah.
We have very high resolutions, at the same time also just high inspection speeds.
Yes.
And this is important for anybody's because of resolution, smaller components in the future, and inspection time, cycle time is always an issue.
Yes. You can see when as the scanner goes over the board, it's covering the board faster than the step and repeat
That
system.
is quite unique with our machines. As we can see here, we just scan the PCB smoothly, and we do not have to move a huge sensor head with a stop and go graphic across the board.
Yeah. Okay. What sort of resolutions can you get down to?
Actually, it is quite easy for us to change the resolution of the machine. For a standard AOI inspection machine, we have a resolution of 14 micrometers, but depending on the sensor head which we have installed, we can go down to 10 micrometers or to 7 micrometers, or we even have one machine with a resolution of 3.5 micrometers.
Wow. So that would be for what, semiconductor applications?
Exactly. This is no more for the standard S&D applications, but it is for the semicon business.
Right. Okay. Another nice touch that you've got on this machine we're seeing behind us is you've got a board flipper in there.
Yes.
So when is it really useful to have a board flipper?
Yes. this is actually quite unique, and we do have quite some customers who really are keen on this feature. If we have a look now, we have inspected the first side. The machine flips the PCB inside the machine,
Yeah.
and we can inspect immediately the bottom side.
Yes. Yes.
So
So that's
certainly-
really good. Maybe when companies are using, instead of using inline, they're maybe using
Yes.
an island configuration.
Yes, certainly, if you do have a high volume production, you will not need that feature. But if you want to have more flexibility, smaller volumes, an island production, then it is just nice. Or you also could inspect the S&D components from the top side.
Yeah.
You can flip the PCB and pin inspection from the bottom side.
Yeah. Yeah. Excellent. Excellent. Yeah. Well, it's certainly a nice piece of equipment. I think you were the first to bring out the board flippers, weren't you? About a year and a half ago.
We have introduced this machine about 1.5 years ago, and we really do have customers which just use the machine and they love the machine.
Yeah. Well, it's a well-made piece of equipment. So I want to thank you for showing it to us today.